Welcome back to Tesla Newsweek number 17 from February 16th to February 22nd.
Just a quick public service announcement. If you have a Model 3 and you're going in for the Hardware 3 upgrade for autopilot hardware or the full self-driving computer, just be sure to write down any settings or location information that you want to save. Apparently doing this upgrade will go ahead and just wipe out all your information, including any game saves or anything you have like that. So just a little heads up on that.
An interesting story from this past week. There were two Model X's traveling towards each other and a tree fell right in between them. According to one of the occupants, the automatic emergency braking system started to slow down before the tree even hit the ground. Both families are convinced that it's because of being in Teslas that their families were safe and that no one was harmed. We both think that that's a really cool story and an awesome safety feature that comes with owning a Tesla.
So there was an engineer from Nikkei Business Publications who got his hands on a chip from the Model 3, and basically he said, we cannot do it. Continuing on with the article, they say industry insiders expect such technology to take hold around 2025 at the earliest.
There's a big new building at the Giga Nevada site. A lot of people are speculating that this is going to be for Tesla semis. Again, just speculation for now.
So there were some more protests at Giga Berlin, and the cutting down of trees stopped back on February 15th. Everything got cleared up, and on the 20th, they resumed cutting down trees again. Looks like they're stuck with just 2 trees left because there are bats hibernating in them. I found this kind of interesting because out of all the trees, they were able to find the 2 that had bats hibernating. Kind of cool either way, but anyways, everything else is ready to go for them to continue clearing for the site. So Jason Hughes, a person we've talked about before, hacked into Tesla's battery management system firmware and found some code that shows that some of the batteries coming in the future are 109 kilowatt hours. To put this in perspective, the current 100 kilowatt hour batteries are actually 102. Same goes for the long range batteries. But if this is the case, assuming it doesn't weigh a lot extra, we'd be looking at a Model S with a range of about 410 or so miles and a Model X of about 370 miles, give or take. So
CNBC released an interesting documentary on how Elon took Tesla to hell and back. It was really interesting to see them be so Tesla positive when that's not their norm. Check the link below. It's a really interesting story to follow.
Hot Wheels this week announced that they have a Cybertruck RC car coming out. They actually have 2 versions, a 1/64th scale for $20, which is currently still available on their website, and then a 1/10th scale for $400, and that one sold out pretty much instantly. They said that they're not going to make any more of the 1/10th scale ones after they're sold out. Maybe they'll change their plans when they see how big of a hit it is. But yeah, if you want to get the $20 one, it's not going to ship until December 15th of this year, but you can go ahead and place your order on that link.
Ontario, Canada police asked Twitter if they should use a Cybertruck or a Model X for a police car. They had a ton of responses to this, and it looks like they're going to be going with the Cybertruck. I think it'll be really cool to see police officers have a vehicle like that.
And finally, we have a picture of the open trunk for the Model Y. Kind of looks like the inside of a Model S is what we were thinking. But the real big difference that we could tell from the picture is that all 3 seats fold as was announced originally. Alrighty, and then on to Elon Tweets. The first one comes from Kitty McConnell, who was actually one of the passengers in one of the Model X's we talked about earlier that got hit by the tree. Hey Elon, your car saved my life and my boyfriend's and my mother's and a family of 5. Thank you. And Elon responded, glad you're all okay, with a heart. And Pranay Pathol, again, hopefully we're saying that correctly, asked, can Cybertruck have a payload/towing calculator? Elon responded, yes, we'll also show real-time changes to max acceleration, braking, cornering, speed on gradient, and range. Latter factoring in route elevation changes and cargo or tow mass and drag impact. Then moving on to Solar Roof, he tweeted out and said, Tesla is ramping up solar roof installation across the USA. Training will be provided, so no prior experience needed. Apply at, and then he included a link, and then he also followed it up with, looking forward to international expansion later this year. He also tweeted out a link from Consumer Reports. He said, Model 3 achieves 350-mile actual range versus 310 EPA sticker in Consumer Reports testing. Getting there was very hard. Very proud of Tesla team.
And for Supercharger Updates, there were 14 changes this week. 4 permits issued, 3 in the US and 1 in the UK, 3 in construction, 2 in the US and 1 in Australia, 7 openings, 6 in the US and 1 in Norway, and 0 closures this week.
Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what we can do better, or if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. Other than that, we'll see you in the next one.